Hi, my name is Heather Reeves, and this is my analogy speech, and here is my audience.
I need to flip it?
Yeah.
How can you flip it? No.
Okay. Take a second and think of your favorite song. Chances are it is your favorite song because you can relate to some aspect of its message. For years, singers and songwriters have been telling their life stories through their music. Whether it be positive messages of love and happiness or sad stories of heartache and despair, the listener can usually take something out of it. For me, this started at an early age. Growing up, I used to listen to music from the moment I woke up until the moment I was being told to take off my leotard, stop dancing, and to get into bed. One of my favorite singers has always been Whitney Houston. Little did I know, as a child, that the songs I was listening to over and over on repeat would resonate their words in my mind and somehow shape my life later on. One in particular has always stood out for me. Over the next few moments, I will inform my audience how, my life is closely represented by Whitney Houston's 1987 single, I Wanna Dance with Somebody. This is an iconic song, sung by one of the best female vocalists in all of history. But to me, it's more than that. The words in this song speak to me in a way that no other song has ever done. The beginning of the piece specifies the differences in moods and emotions by discussing the opposing concept of day and night. Day being the lighter, happier, positive emotions, and darkness being the nighttime and deeper emotions. It also tells an unfortunate story that speaks directly to me. Some of the lyrics in the second verse say, I'm terrible at giving speeches. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. I too have had this feeling many times. I am a mother of 2 children. Their father and I have never had a healthy relationship. It was toxic, but I was in love. I ran around town, literally, making terrible decisions, thinking only of his happiness and not making bad decisions, doing terrible things with little regard to how it affected my life. The song later says, sooner or later, the fever ends and you wind up feeling down. This is true also. At some point, I had a wake-up call and I realized that my life was spiraling. It was spiraling downhill and it was spiraling fast. I had to make a change, and I knew that because if I didn't, I would never have a happy life. So 3 years later, and 2 children, I left. Things were not easy, and nothing came without a price. But in my darkest time, I met the man who lit up my world. The man who let me be me and found the good in that at face value. I've said this a million times. The man who would struggle with me and pick me up so that we could grow together. The man who let me belt out my favorite 80s song at the top of my lungs and then ended up joining in because he knew that if he didn't, I wouldn't stop. He chose to take my children and me into his life and teach me the true meaning of love. And most importantly, he pushed me to want to be a better person. Whitney Houston says in her song, I need a man to take the chance on a love that burns hot enough to last, and he certainly took a chance on me. Needless to say, I married that man a little over a year ago, and I truly owe it to my husband for turning my world from upside down to right side up. He somehow knew that all I ever wanted in life was to dance with somebody who loves me.